In today's news, David Cameron will plead to Scottish voters not to abandon one of the oldest and most successful single markets in the world after Theresa May highlighted nerves in the pro-union camp, arguing that they need to redouble their efforts. The Prime Minister will seek to warn wavering voters of the dangers of separating from the UK by raising the prospect that Scotland's financial services could lose 90% of their business if voters endorsed independence, and that 1 million Scottish jobs are supported through trade with the UK. In personal finance news, local authorities were unable to collect up to 40% of council tax due from low-income households that had their charge imposed on them for the first time last year. Council tax, set on an average at £5 a week, has been levied on the poorest households in England since April last year as part of a cut in benefits. But such is the squeeze on household budgets that the poor cannot even afford to pay this, say campaigners. The figures obtained from 140 councils to Freedom of Information requests by the anti-cuts group False Economy reveal that some of the biggest towns and cities, including Liverpool, Birmingham and parts of London, were left chasing millions of pounds. In property news, the number of homes for sale jumped 11% last month, the biggest rise for nearly 3 years, say estate agents. The increase puts the balance of power back into the favour of house buyers. At the same time, competition among buyers is easing, with the average number of house hunters registered per branch shrinking from 371 in June to 368 in July. In recruitment news, Britain is still deeply elitist, the largest study of its kind revealed today, with those from private schools in Oxbridge still grabbing all the top jobs, despite attempts to redress the balance. Just 7% of the UK are privately educated, yet 71% of senior judges, 55% of top civil servants, and 33% of MPs went to fee-paying schools. The proportion of the top 100 media professionals who are privately educated has also risen from 47% in 1986 to 54% this year, while half also went to Oxbridge. The Times also shows that 35% of rugby union players, 33% of the England cricket team, and 22% of pop stars were also privately educated.